The Roaring Twenties by Shivang Thapar. The 20s had finally arrived. I decided to become a stock investor as I heard they make a lot of money, but I was always careful not to do risky things. I also had a family. My wife's name was Rosa and my son's name was Adam. After experiencing all the hard times, it was time to finally relax, be wealthy, and have fun. We could finally have jobs and the work hours were reduced. Now came the question of leisure time to spend. What was I to do? Guess what? Everybody else had the same question, and so this caused for the entertainment industry to boom. Entertainment played a large part in the lifestyle of us people. This included literature, movies, music, sport, and various other forms of entertainment. We could also drive expensive cars. It was very fun. There was a dramatic change in the style of writing in the 1920s, and many authors struggled to evolve with these changes and were disappointed with the change since the old times, while others had a positive opinion on this and were grateful for this change towards their writing career. I actually enjoyed reading the new literature. Reading was a favorable pastime for me and many other Canadians. What I loved more than reading was movies. Movies were very exciting for me, especially after experiencing the dark times of the World War. I usually spent family time watching movies. We would go to the Nickelodeon theaters. It was awesome! Things changed in the movie theaters as well. Talking movies arrived in Canada in 1927. In the past, I had silent films. The very first talking movie that came to Canada was The Jazz Singer. Many stars were idolized by us Canadians. They gave us excitement that the ordinary people could not have. Movies became a part of our lives. 900 movie houses were all across Canada by the end of the decade. Canadian filmmakers had very little success in competing against the Hollywood product. I also enjoyed listening to the radio. The later invention of the radio was so much better. For one thing, I didn't have to deal with that annoying screech sound. Radios were batteryless. You could also have advertisement, and they connected you to other parts of Canada. Music was mostly jazz. Jazz moved from New Orleans to Canada and was made popular by musicians such as Duke Ellington and Louis Armstrong. There was also a new dance called the Charleston, and that's what became the emblem of the jazz age. Sometimes I would drive around town with my family and do family outings. We never worried or complained during the 20s. I did see danger that this wonderful thing wasn't going to last forever, but I decided to enjoy the 20s while I still have it. The end.